Ladies and gentlemen, I will be seeing a lot of you at the Chosen's second annual ChosenCon right here in Orlando, Florida at the Marriott World Center. I am going to be there. I saw some people who were confused or didn't know, but I just want to make it very clear. I'm going to be there. I'm going to because I live in driving distance of where it takes place, and I can't wait to meet all of you. I can't wait to see the events that the Chosen has hosted there and all the people who are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I get to be around this Chosen family once more. It's going to be great. But today we're going to talk about a very important thing because the Chosen keeps alluding to in videos and announcements about ChosenCon that there's going to be a big announcement, in parentheses S, so maybe multiple announcements. And this is very important because we want to discover what this big announcement is going to be. And me and you here are going to try to predict it before it happens. We get some kind of big announcement or multiple big announcements about the project or projects that the Chosen has in the works. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be breaking down the possibilities for what this big announcement could be. And what is this big announcement that they're going to do at ChosenCon? And you can join me on this journey. So I've gathered up 5 possibilities for what this big announcement could be. We're going to talk about it. So, hello, my name is Eli Hollingsworth. Welcome back to Against the Current, a The Chosen podcast, the biggest podcast about the Chosen TV series. Let's go ahead and roll that intro. Now, in case you're still unaware, this could be huge for the Chosen community, but we're going to start with the smaller things that I think this could be, maybe the quote-unquote less exciting announcements that could be coming at the Chosen Con, because last year they said they were going to do a big announcement, and they announced the Chosen Christmas special, which is 2 Christmas specials that we had already seen that were cut together into a new kind of episode with a new flow and some new music or something like that. And there was new performances from Andrea Bocelli, I believe is his name, who was amazing, an awesome, legendary singer in that. But that was great. But, it wasn't a new thing per se. It was just stuff we've already seen with some new monologues, which was great. But this time, we're going to try to decipher what this new big thing could be. And first of all, I want to say it could be a documentary. Now, last year they also played the first trailer for Jonathan and Jesus, which is the miniseries that premiered on Amazon Prime, which was very good. They announced that they're at ChosenCon, and they announced, like I said, the Chosen Christmas special, Holy Night, which was great. Now, the Chosen documentaries are some of the best documentaries I think I've ever seen. They really go in depth into what the show stands for and to what the show means. There's a lot of cool insights and personal stories from the set or from the making of the Chosen that are always really, really awesome. So their documentaries are really, really great. That's the first thing I think could be announced at ChosenCon. They're always doing some kind of documentary. Catherine Warcock, I believe, is the head of creative projects for The Chosen, some title like that, and she does a great job with the documentary, or all the crew involved in the documentary team. All of them do a really, really phenomenal job, and all of the documentaries for The Chosen are awesome. It's never easy to tell when The Chosen says they have a big announcement, like it's either, the next biggest thing that you've ever seen, or it's like a documentary. Basically, in comparison, comparing a documentary to like a movie or something, I would say the difference is pretty big, but the documentaries are still awesome. Now, next up, we have a new recut Christmas special. Like I mentioned, The Chosen announced last year at ChosenCon the Christmas The Chosen Holy Night. So that could be what they're doing, or they could be doing, another Christmas special. Or it could be a single standalone special episode they announce at ChosenCon. That would be cool. Maybe just a single special episode for, I don't know if there's any other holidays that they could do besides like Easter, and that's going to be something else that we'll talk about later. But maybe another Christmas special or some kind of special or some kind of something. I don't know. Maybe something else like that along those lines. I don't know what they would do, but that would be something that would be likely they could announce at ChosenCon, which would be great. I would love to see that. Very, very cool. Maybe a spin-off involving specific characters or some other kind of story within the Chosen universe. That's always cool. That would be great if they announced that there. I can see that happening. That seems pretty likely to me, but I really am very interested to see what this giant announcement is going to be. But the next thing could be is an Apostle Paul movie. Now, if you look at the screenshot that Dallas Jenkins posted on a comment from a Facebook post not too long ago, he says, probably watching my movie about the Apostle Paul. Now, this is something I covered in a video a while ago, like maybe almost a month ago, or maybe almost a year ago now, about this comment and what this could mean for Dallas Jenkins' supposed Apostle Paul movie, which could be coming out, or maybe isn't, or maybe is in the works, or maybe isn't. But in that video that I did almost a year ago, I predicted that the Dallas Jenkins is going to make a movie about the Apostle Paul, and he had mentioned last year when they were filming Season 4, that there was a movie that he was chasing, that he was really passionate about, that he was hoping to work on, and that ended up being The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, which is coming out in the holiday season, which I'm super excited for. I think it's going to be an amazing movie. I'm really, really hyped about that, but That was not the movie that Dallas Jenkins was talking about, the Apostle Paul movie. That's what I thought he was talking about. But on that video, the Chosen themselves commented, all they said was, interesting. So maybe there is still an Apostle Paul movie in the works somehow. I think some people are thinking in the Chosen community that Shmuel might be the Apostle Paul or something like that. I think that's what I'm hearing in Marbers from some friends. But that'll be interesting if there is an Apostle Paul movie, because we know that he should be coming in here at some point as the seasons go on, because he would have been around, and involved in some capacity at this point. So that would be interesting. That would be great if the Chosen wants to expand. But that could be very interesting. And at least Dallas Jenkins made some kind of sarcastic comment or joke. I don't know if he was being serious or not, or if he's actually considering doing an Apostle Paul movie, but that would be awesome. And I think that there's a possibility that could be announced at ChosenCon, or is somehow in the works, or we could be seeing that soon. But I know he's devoting all of his efforts to the Chosen, right now, just the show, finishing the show, making sure that he can, get enough rest and sleep that he needs to be working on this thing. So he's maybe not thinking about doing some other project right now. Maybe he can't handle that, or I don't know. Maybe he can. I mean, he can handle a lot. So there's no telling what he can do. But I don't know. We'll have to see. The Apostle Paul movie could be very interesting. And if not an Apostle Paul movie, maybe some kind of spin-off movie about some other character. That's what I believe we could be getting. I'm just throwing things at the wall here. All of the possibilities, covering our bases as to what the heck we could see at ChosenCon. These new projects that are announced here, which is going to be very, very exciting. Which, again, if you haven't bought your tickets for ChosenCon, go ahead and do so. It's going to be awesome. It's here in Orlando, Florida. It's very, very cool. It's I think you have to wrestle an alligator as part of your admission. So maybe just don't even purchase a ticket. Just do that. Prove that you've done it. Maybe show a picture or something, and I think they'll let you in. That's local Florida law here. Or you can just ride one to the conference. That's what I'm going to do in a carriage. Kind of like my gator sled that all Floridians have. It's not a myth. But yes, I don't know if there's still tickets left. I think they're completely sold out at this point. But they're also still the virtual option, for ChosenCon at ChosenCon.com. Just go ahead and find out all that information there. It's going to be very, very exciting. I'm going to be there. Brandon Snipe from the Snipe Life, a.k.a. the Chosen Sleuth, is going to be there. I think Brandon Robbins is going to be there too, which is really exciting. A few other maybe creators and influencers. I don't know exactly all who's going to be there, but cast, crew, Ruslan from his channel, Bless God Studios. It's going to be great. I'm very, very excited about it. You should definitely purchase your tickets if you still can, if there's still left. I don't know if there is. But we could be seeing a spin-off movie of some other character, or some kind of spin-off, maybe even another show. Maybe we could be announcing the Chosen Cinematic Universe here, which has been talked about for a while, where we're going to get this expanding of the project and the franchise. We're going to get more shows, more movies, that kind of thing, which we're all kind of hoping for. This Bible Cinematic Universe. Mark Sorain, the new chief executive officer, I think, of the Chosen. Somehow he's the new creative officer or something like that. He is saying that we're going to adapt, this, grow it into a Bible Cinematic Universe and compare it to the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which I don't know if that's the best comparison, but I get what he's going for, and I see how they're going to expand this thing. So something along those lines. Maybe a spin-off, another Bible show, another Bible series. I know that the Chosen doesn't want to think about that right now. They just want to think about just barely trying to make it through finishing this one show. But we got to leave our minds open to see if there's any other possibilities for all of the things that could be announced. But finally, the final big announcement, the biggest thing that the Chosen could be announcing here at ChosenCon is the official confirmation of the seasons 6 and 7 movies that have been talked about and mentioned. In the TV Guide magazine, I believe the limited edition copy that came out a few months ago, which right around the time that season 4 started releasing in theaters, which I made a video on, and I have actually that TV Guide magazine. I found it, and I bought it, obviously. Dallas made a statement close to the end of that where he was talking about adapting season 6 and 7 into movies, doing a movie on the crucifixion / the resurrection, and it wasn't exactly clear what he meant there, as if we're going to take season 6 and make season 6 in its entirety and then make a separate movie to play in theaters for season 6 and season 7, or if they're going to do, instead of season 6, or like near the end of it, adapt certain episodes or certain parts of it into a movie, or cut the whole thing. And it wasn't clear what he was meaning, and I was kind of confused when he said that. But maybe we'll get that announced in some way here at ChosenCon, because at least we know that there's something out there that's along those lines, like a movie for the resurrection, which is really interesting to me, honestly. That's what I believe could be the biggest announcement that we get here, is the announcement of the official confirmation of the Chosen Season 6 and 7 movies about the resurrection / the crucifixion in some capacity. I think that's very, very exciting. And I think that's going to be maybe those are all the things that we could be seeing here in ChosenCon announced, which are all exciting announcements. And any one of these could be super exciting if they actually, announce them at ChosenCon. I'm really hyped, so hyped for ChosenCon. I can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you so much for making it to the end. If you wouldn't mind listening to my podcast, link down below in the description where I talk about every episode of The Chosen and review it on my podcast. And I have an interview with the director, Dallas Jenkins, of course. You can check that out down there in the description. Let me know what you think of all of these. What is your thoughts and predictions for what we could be seeing at ChosenCon? Are you excited? Are you going? Have you bought your tickets yet? Let me know all that great stuff down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ben Jesus.